Alright, welcome back to the channel. A little bit different content today because it is the vlog, right? Not just skiing. Well, that's most of the content on here. But today, we have a new grill. So, we picked up the Z Grills 7002C. That is the slightly upgraded one without Wi-Fi. So, it's a 700 square inch cooking area. It's a pellet smoker. So, link in the description. If you want to buy one, click my link. It'll help out the channel, and you can maybe look for more of this content in the future. But let's try and put this thing together and go from there. A little unboxing, first fire up. Maybe we'll cook something. All right, let's get to it. Like and subscribe. First thing, we have the simple installation instructions. The base here, then step 2, the hopper. Step 3, attaching the hopper to the actual cooking chamber. Step 4, just a couple last bits and bobs. Handle. Important. Keep this off to the side in the plastic for now. This version came with a cover and some cooking gloves. That's great. Alright, looks like the lid is separate. Comes with a bunch of tools included in this. So a screwdriver, a couple little wrenches, which I'm going to probably use my own, and then the probes as well. So pretty complete kit. You don't really need additional things to put this thing together, but I will be using my own equipment. This is the hardware that comes with it. So I think the best way to open the rest of this is to take out the rest of these cardboard pieces and then open up the sides of the box. That way you don't have to worry about scratching everything. So. So in the cooking chamber, this piece of cardboard that you don't need. More cardboard. We've got, looks like a chimney. Looks like the hopper in this case. Yep, definitely part of the hopper. That's the top. Oh, these are actually the legs. Never mind. Trim pieces. That box must be the cooking grate. The rest of the hopper and the feeding tube. Let's put that right there for now. Last leg. And we got another box here. Which I don't know what's in it. Let's find out. Chimney pieces. Sweet. Alright, and that's it. So we got stuff spewed all over the garage, but we'll be able to handle it. Let's set you guys up in a different spot, better angle to see what's going on. To look at my butt the whole time too. Alright, we're going to start with the base. Use detailed instructions to assemble it so I don't mess anything up. Oh, and all these parts are labeled, so that should help with the assembly. Let me get this thing out of the bubble wrap. But the instructions call out leg 13 and 16. This clearly says 14 right here. So I'll grab the right one, and we'll start with that. And bolts A. I'm going to use some power tools. Legs are assembled. First, now, this is what it's supposed to look like right there. All these are tight, good to go. Now it's time to put these wheels on. So the wheels are in a box underneath the cooking area. I didn't get all the boxes, but oh well. Wheel goes on the outside. What do we got? We've got bolt 11. Okay. 11. Then J. Goes through that. We've got I. M, which is a spring. Washer. And then we've got H. H is our 1/2 inch. My assistant here, hold this right there. Okay, and then we gotta do the same thing on the other side. So we take our wheel. Fucking dogs. One thing to note, so see that washer in there, that would be washer J. Make sure that the bolt goes through it, and then the bolt actually mates with this surface right here. Because that way you can have a nice fitting bolt. Now it's time to put on caster wheels, which are part 15. But it should be pretty obvious. For these, you're going to use probably one of the open end wrenches that are supplied in the kit, because those are really thin. Let's see which one works. It's either P or O. And it is P. Use P to snug it down on both sides. Now it's time to throw the top cooking area onto the stand. Should be pretty straightforward. That's a good spot for you guys. Alright, so in order to attach that, L, N, and I. Alright, so that'd be bolt, lock washer, then washer. What I did do is loosen up the top bolt on the back side of each, so I get that to line up right here, and then I'll tighten everything down again. Now for the lid, so the screws are already pre-installed. I'll undo those, attach it, and then we'll be good to go. There we go, lid installed. Okay, now it's time to use K. So on the handle, the bolt is already installed. Pretty simple, you take those out. The dog's across the street. Just won't shut up. Alright, this bolt is attached to the handle. Washer K goes on. That goes through the lid. And then one of those washers like this goes on the outside, and then you just start screwing it in like that. Oop, I forgot one part actually. This metal piece goes on. I believe bolt K is also a 1/2 inch. No, it's not. It is 7/16. Use a 7/16. Tighten that down. Make sure it's centered up. Okay. Chamber lid installed. Now we got to assemble the hopper. Okay, now we're going to install the hopper. So grab this piece, put that inside there for now. That goes like that. Alright, then you use these self-tapping screws to install the control panel. Pretty easy there. Two layers of protective tape I'm going to take off right now. Okay, let's see if I can hold the camera, but I've got 3 more tapping screws that then are used to hide these wires. So that goes in like that. Okay. Next step is securing the hopper with these bolts and nuts. These nuts are 11/32. Alright, one thing you should take note of is that this grill gets actually bolted into these three sides, not this side, so I had put all 4 bolts in before I realized that, so just remember that. Alright, what's next? Time to put the handle on that hopper, and then we slide the whole thing into there. Alright, right here there is a temperature probe, and that is in some robust plastic I need to cut open. So the probe is supposed to be 14 millimeters. So the chimney, 2 7/16 bolts right here, and then the chimney top will go there, like this. And that just screws on. Okay, now it's time to put the heat baffle in. So according to the instructions, this goes in like so. Then the grease pan goes in on that side, and that would be this piece. Grease pan is in now. Last thing to do is put in the grates. So we got the main grates. Pretty self-explanatory. Here's one. Here's 2. And then the top grate. Okay. Now that we're assembled, let's plug it in and see how it performs. Okay, new day because we were running out of daylight yesterday, but I followed the instructions and I forgot to bust out the camera. But we took everything out, switched the thing on to smoke, and then make sure that the auger was turning, made sure that there was heat coming out of the fire pot, everything heated up. Did the shutdown sequence, filled the pellet hopper with pellets, fed the pellets into the smoke chamber, shut down the process again, brought it up to an open flame, and then set it to high. So we're currently set at high. I don't know if you can see that, but internal actual temperature is at 220 right now. We are set on high. Exterior is at 131, 133. I'm gonna pop this open real quick. That's what it looks like. 206, 203. We're gonna let this thing run for 45 minutes to burn off some of the oil and everything per the instructions. While we filled it up to the max here, Okay, so that's been 45 minutes. We are set at 450 on high. That's about as high as I've seen it. I did see a 455 for a little bit, and then I opened the lid and put some cooking spray down on the racks just to see if it would smoke a little bit. But 450 right there. Let's see what we're working with. Ooh, the pan is 580, 537, 350, 360. So I believe that. Cool. Alright, with that, that's about it for this episode. And like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.